15mofe.com, the Final Bar.
Yeah.
We in the building.
What up?
We live.
What
we
up?
Yes, sir. Battle rap news, battle rap media, battle rap whatever.
Battle rap jockey.
Yo, you could be
something?
You could be a battle rap jockey.
Battle rap jockey.
Battle rap junkie.
Yeah, you.
There's a bunch of those, man. A lot of
Yeah,
battle
man.
rap junkies. Shouts to everybody who stayed up all last night.
Word
You
up.
know, a lot
Big
of
weekend.
Yeah, it was a
Big
great weekend for battle rap and a
Big
bad weekend
weekend.
at the same
It's
time.
a great week for battle rap history.
It was a good weekend, man. It was a great weekend. Great
Debates,
weekend.
So you say it was a great weekend,
Great weekend, man.
Okay.
Great weekend.
and
Well, and I guess you about to pretty much ask great weekend and who's
yeah, how do you measure great
Whose
weekend?
aspect, right?
Yeah, and who is it a great weekend for? Let's start with that for you.
I mean, I think it was a great weekend for Smack. You know, because I mean, although it's negative attention, it's still attention. You know, it's
Okay.
like so. It's definitely raised some eyebrows, brought some attention to the site, brought some attention to, you know, I mean, just pretty much like the hip hop world in general. You know, is it the right attention? I don't know, but you know, at the same time, you know, it caught a lot of people's attention. You know,
All right.
so
Rel,
what's up?
good weekend or bad weekend for battle rap?
This is the most explosive event on battle rap history. I think you gotta get in your WWE shit to this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what it was for me. I mean, now great weekend for us because we can cover the shit.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So you know we can talk about it. So it's a great weekend for you viewers watching right now.
yeah.
It's a great weekend for us because you're watching to hear what happened. Most of you, some of you. Well, not most
You.
of you.
They watching, man.
They
We
watching.
here.
You were watching.
They're watching.
So it was a great weekend.
I mean that because everybody's tuned in right now. It's mostly battle rap and they're battle rap enthusiasts. So they're tuned in right now. So it's a lot of them. The majority of them know what happened. But for us, it's a great weekend. Now for what happened at the event, maybe not so great. I mean the people were jerked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they was. I mean,
Well, yeah, it was
for
a
one,
couple
you was looking
battles.
forward to seeing certain people.
People got jerked.
People got. That's what I'm saying. The people got jerked.
You said that?
People
jerked.
Yeah, he said
Go
people
ahead.
jerked.
People
but-
got jerked.
I didn't say people jerked.
You said the people jerked?
What I said?
Nah, you said
I said the people got jerked.
Nah, you said the people jerked. But go ahead.
Pause.
I thought you said
We
people
don't watch
got.
the tape when we
Yeah,
finish.
like last week. Go ahead.
Anyway, let me know what I said actually too. But anyway, the people got jerked. Some of the rappers they got jerked. I mean, it leads to a
Well,
lot
some
of
rappers still got paid.
Yeah, I mean, of course, some rappers according to what, but still, like, I just feel like a lot of rappers did get jerked. I mean, they wanted. Some of them sound like they really wanted to go in.
Well, let's look at it from this standpoint. Let's let the people know who's watching. We're about to have Daylight call up. We got Daylight calling in to talk about the whole Summer Madness issue, how he feel about it, and just everything in general. We have a dope interview on a website right now. Go check that out after the show. Heavy Bags got to sit down with Daylight the day before the event to talk about how he felt. And, part 1 is up on the site. Part 2 is coming tomorrow.
Which one we at?
We got a lot of exclusives, but today Daylight's calling in. We also got Skull, UFF finalist, calling in. It was a good weekend for him in terms of exposure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm sure most of you've seen, he didn't win, but I think it's a good look for him still. For the name, people see he out there. Now he got an opportunity to say, all right, time to bounce back and make something happen. And like I told you last week, my opinion, I couldn't see Ill Will losing because he was on Summer Madness 3.
Yeah, you said that. You said
I
that.
was
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Ill Will didn't deserve it. I'm not saying that. But even if he didn't, it would have been very arguable for them, very tough for them to give it to.
So do you think he turned up a little bit more because he was on Summer Madness, or
He had to. There's no way you can lose. Like, I can't let you. Smack probably said, "Y'all, you gotta win this."
We got a question in the chat room. I'm
Gotta
sorry,
win
I'm gonna
this.
cut you off. The question from Stelly is, how do we feel about how Daylight handled the situation at SM3?
Well, shouts to Stelly, first of all, in the
Stelly, what
chat.
up?
And I guess let's answer that going straight across, and then we can ask Daylight
Yeah.
when he call up.
Question. Honestly, I don't know what happened. It's like bottom line. It's like when Daylight calls up, we'll be able to get insight on how what happened. What may have happened. It's like pretty much everything just sounds like it's rumors. It's like what
they from the footage that we saw, Daylight and his boys, they ran up on Smack. Where my money at, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Which is understandable, where the rest of my money at. Okay. And the rumors pretty much was like Smack ran and is his leg still hanging out the cab. Yeah, did he run and jump in the cab? But as you can see, Smack didn't run. He actually was still trying to talk. He was after they pulled Daylight away, Smack actually walked in that same direction. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And you can find that video right here on 15mofe.com and just go to the homepage and just search.
Well, the good thing, in my opinion, I feel like he came from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what he said.
Yeah, he flew out here. He got to stay in a hotel. He brought his boys out. You got to pay the man. You know what I'm saying? For him to go public and run up on him, if Smack was trying to get away, yes, he did the right thing. Yo, where's my money? What's good? Like, you ain't going to bounce and holler at me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But if Smack like, yo, I got you, I'm not going nowhere, then, now you can arguably say, well, maybe he was showing out. But at the same time, it's Daylight. He's a straight up dude. I want my money. I ain't come out here to play with y'all. I told y'all your event was trash, and I want my money. It's debatable.
You're right. I guess the question would be, when she say how Daylight handled the situation, is she referring exactly what happened in the video, or is she saying
that's what she's saying?
All right,
how he handled, why did?
My opinion, I think it could have been handled multiple ways. I mean, for one, Daylight know where he can find Smack. I mean, Smack I don't mean like you go to his house and shit like that, but I mean
New York, big man.
I mean,
especially when you're from the West Coast.
Yeah, especially when you're from the West Coast in New York, big.
Don't think
New York, big.
I mean, but still, my point is that he can reach Smack at some point.
Who live in Trenton?
I thought, don't worry about it. But I ain't talking about Daylight, if that's what you're thinking. I'm not talking about.
I thought that's what you. That's what I was thinking.
That's not what I meant.
I was thinking that.
But anyway, my point is that Smack, he could have been leaving for other reasons. I mean, I got all his money. This brawl broke out. You need to get away. I mean, what kind of excuse would you accept? You get jumped by a bunch of niggas and they took all the money.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
I mean, you as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't accept that shit. I mean, no matter what, you gonna think Smack jerked you or whatever.
Yeah, you can't leave with the money. Where you going?
Yeah, that's what you gonna
think.
It
didn't look like Smack was leaving though.
My point is,
he wasn't walking towards his car and shit like that. It was cabs over there and shit like that.
Even if he was, my point is that Smack, you know how to get Smack. He's gonna be doing these events. Eventually, you will get him.
Yeah, but you gotta fly back out here.
I get it, but is it worth it? But my point is that
yeah. What if he ain't got no more money? You don't know what he came with.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't. But my point is that it could have been a situation where, like, in order for you to get your money, I need to get out of this scene because it's crazy right now.
Yeah, like now.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I got all this money on me or whatever the case may be. I need to get out of here so shit don't happen. All these motherfuckers, all this talk about Smack doing this wrong. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers mad at Smack right now? Not just because of last night, but before that.
Well, yeah, you know
like,
we lived the life as promoters. And pretty much as you can consider Smack the promoter of the event.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, I mean,
when fights broke up,
you get the money
and you get out of there.
Especially if they kicking you out. They kicking everybody out. They not letting everybody. They ain't letting anybody in the building. They kicking everybody out. So, I mean, I get you. It's like, he got to get away with the money. Like, I mean, just in case to secure your money, we have to get away. And like, he had to get away. So, you know what? So that's like, I wouldn't take that as a bitch move or like he was trying to jerk him. Like, no, man, I think I think Smack, he's a businessman. At the end of the day,
exactly.
Like,
you never hear about him jerking niggas. Like
that. I mean, he's a businessman. He can't just sit there and it's like the goonery going on and like, nah, man, he's standing around trying to break it up. It's like, I mean, he got all the bread. Like, nah, man, it's like random niggas that just get him.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but
that's my point. Thank you.
But my thing is, I'm Daylight. You never know. Daylight could have had a 6 a.m. flight. I'm not waiting for Smack to handle his business. Come over here and take care of me because I gotta go. Besides that, you ain't got Batmobiles like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got him like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. You ain't got bad. You ain't got bad motive. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But I mean, like, but I get it. But still, again, life as a promoter. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you got to do. In order for you to get your money, I need to get away with the money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like. I mean, I guess going on. You don't know. Somebody could have been like, "Yo, we gonna get smacked after this show."
Like, yeah, real talk.
I mean, that could have been a setup at some point. You know what I mean? Like, you got to skedaddle, bro. Like, the first thing you do is grab the money box. You grab the money box and you get out of there. You know what I mean? You got to get out of Dodge.
Yeah, you got it.
That was some thug ass words you just used.
I don't know. I mean, if I'm a promoter that
skedaddle, though.
I'm a promoter that event. You know what I'm saying?
Peanut love.
I think honestly, you have checks ready. Make sure these dudes is good, unless you collecting the money and paying off the same money you just collected. I mean,
but look, you don't usually when something like that. If we book an artist, what you do? You give him half up front, you give him the rest when he's done. Yeah. The event pretty much never got done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you think about it, it's like, they said that it started 4 hours late.
Now, URL addressed that last night on Twitter, saying that it was an event before that went down, before Summer Madness. Somebody brought a gun in. So that had nothing to do with URL. You know what I'm saying? So that delayed the process. So if I'm a fan, I guess when you look at it from the fan standpoint, I would be pissed. You started late. You know, then I heard about they had Hitman Holla and conceded stand on the stage for like an hour
for nothing.
Yeah, and then
make niggas think that they was gonna battle. It was a joke. It was some gag shit.
Yeah, so you think,
but it never really went down.
Yeah, so you think about that, and then you also got to think to yourself, all right, now I'm gonna be here all night, 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? It was no structure from what I heard. You know what we see out there on the Twitter world and from our sources. There's no structure. So how can you sit here and say, all right, me as a fan, I missed 3 battles. Because Math and Serious, you technically you missed a battle. Because you don't know what could have happened after that. Mm-hmm. You missed John, and JC, and you missed Sweep 7 Daylight. So I'm pissed, you know, as a fan.
As a contributing fan to paying $100 to get into this venue.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, my day's ruined. Absolutely. Nobody likes to just like piss away $100.
So now what? If you're the event, you hold the event. What do you do?
It's the same thing.
What do you do?
What do you do as far as
like how do you give back to the fans? Like how?
I mean,
eventually you have to do it again. I mean, but like, yo, it's the same thing.
The next
though,
one
bro.
will have to be free.
It's an event. Think about a concert. When like for instance, when Lil Wayne came to perform, how many times the dude just walked up the stage and never finished the concert? That happened a lot.
With Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never been to a concert. I don't keep up with that guy.
I keep up, not just with him, but with a bunch of different artists I paid attention to in the past. But, you know, it's been events where he'll perform, a fan do something stupid, and he'll be like, you know what? Blame that guy while I don't finish. He said, I already got paid. I'm out. And he just bounced. Now the show never got finished. R. Kelly walked up the stage.
But see, now, at that point, the fans are pissed with the artist, not the promoter so much, because the promoter can't control the artist's actions. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, you know, you can kind of be upset with the promoter a little bit because the 4 hours. It wasn't just one thing. It's not like Math ended it and it's like, oh, we missed it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you're 4 hours. Mm-hmm. I missed 2 other battles. You have no information of when I'm going to get this battle, what's going to be done. I have no partial reimbursement, no, let me give y'all free tickets, no announcement, just an apology. You know, I would have said, look, anybody at Summer Madness, you know, you get a $25 credit towards the next battle, or $50 credit, or something, depending on how much your ticket's going to be. Yeah. You know, as a businessman, you got to do something for the fans, make them happy, man.
But how do you do that? It's like, let's be realistic.
Receipts. Bring your receipt, and I'll give you a discount.
But but everybody paid PayPal. I mean, or you know, I mean, Ticketmaster or however they were selling the tickets.
Paid at the door.
Like some may have just paid at the door. So it's like, again, it's like realistically. I mean, it sounds like it sounds good, but it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I think Smack he'll come up with something, but I mean, He's like, as of right now, like, I mean, he got to come up with something, but it's just right now, it's like, you gotta think.
So let me ask y'all this overall. You know, Daylight's supposed to be calling it any minute now, all right? So while we waiting on that, let me just get y'all verdict on the hit. You know, the whole Math Hoffa. I mean, his story's out now. He said why. He was frustrated. You know, there's a whole lot of things that led up to his frustration and then Serious Jones provoking him on the stage. Do you think that he should have hit him or he should have stopped and told Smack or something like how do you reconfigure that? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do?
I think that the only way for that to have happened differently is there is no other way. It happened just how it was supposed to have happened. Like, Serious Jones, like, at the end of the day, I think it's fucked up, but at the end of the day, Math said it, yo, he's human. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, it's like, yo, once you build up all that frustration to, like, the unprofessionalism, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you're the reason that this thing exists. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're one of the reasons why this thing exists. You know what I'm saying? So in some way, you contributed to this being what it is. You understand? And for you to get treated fucked up all day, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of that shit contribute. Yeah. He's having this battle, and he's saying, like, the nigga yelling in his face, nobody's trying to control this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He said they discussed the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said they discussed a time. Like, nigga, it was supposed to be 3-minute rounds.
So you saying...
And this nigga said, nah, fuck that, kept rapping.
Yeah.
He said, you know, when Math said when he was doing his verse, he said, Serious is doing some clown shit, like just yelling in his face, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like any one of us put in that situation, any one of us, it's like, yo, sometimes you gotta think bigger than you, but sometimes it's hard to think bigger than you when you stuck being you.
My thing, I learned this on my fault.
So if I jumped in real face while he's trying to give his verdict, he got right to just deck me, or he comes, yo, chill out, yo.
Oh, right to deck you? I'm sure dude said chill.
Nah, there's laws against shit like that.
Yeah, nah, I mean,
you got a right to deck nobody.
Yeah, nah, I ain't saying right.
Street right.
But I think everybody taking it. I think everybody's on some like extra dick riding shit. Like, yo, ban that nigga. Like, why ban him? Everybody gonna be scared of that nigga now.
Second time, and then it's 2.5. You know, when he did the thing to Calico, it just, you know, it ain't never. He went like this to Cal in the battle, and Cal just pushed his hand down.
I think now
that was disrespectful too, though.
Now,
you
know, at some point, I mean, like, you gotta retain some kind of professionalism. Now, I'm saying this because Math, he apologized, so he knew he was wrong. In other words,
yeah,
you know what I mean. So, my thing is that at that point, he pretty much recognized that he did something wrong. So me saying whatever I'm saying, it ain't gonna make a difference because he was wrong. So I mean, I think you got to show some kind of professionalism at some point. I mean, you got to treat it like it's a sport. I mean, when you play basketball, after you win a game or whatever the case may happen, you say good game, you shake hands, you get out of the way. Now the whole game, I might be laying your ass out or elbowing you, whatever the case may be, but you keep playing and you move on. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is. Now, I mean, as far as him being wrong, yeah, he was wrong. He's definitely wrong. I mean, like, you know, he's been doing this for years. You know what I mean? So he know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go into this with that kind of emotion. So I think it was just all the built up anger that he already had before it.
Yeah,
like he said.
He a hood
but it's still no excuse. Hood nigga or regular niggas.
You handling business
no excuse.
Yeah.
You dealing with money. You got motherfuckers who came out to come see you. You put on the
fans,
show.
Everything.
You know what I mean? So
a lot of people down.
At the end of the day, it's not just about you. You know what I mean? It's a lot more to think about. I mean, he talked about his kids. He talked about a lot of shit. Well, I mean, why he felt like he shouldn't be doing shit like that. So
let me take this to Key, because Key, you know, you're a conflict resolution kind of guy. So let me ask you this.
What's up?
What can URL do about the whole taunting of the other rapper and talking, you know what I'm saying, to prevent this from happening to anybody? Because if you yelling at me while I'm battling,
I might punch
you can make
shit.
me, I might choke. You know what I mean? Because in my head, I'm thinking about knocking you out, and I forget my line, and now crowd booing me. So is there anything you all could do about it, or it's just like, yo, live with it?
Like, nah,
y'all just gotta be good. You gotta be that good.
It's all battle shit.
I mean, that's the nature of the beast, fam. That's
gotta be that good.
Nah, I mean, battle rapping. I mean, it's mental. It's a mental game as well too. It's like, I mean, when you pretty much when they up there on stage, it's pretty much they gotta perform. They gotta perform. It's like your job as the other person is really to take that person out of their performance. Like, know what I mean? It's like, that's what Daylight does all the time. It's like, Daylight does controversial shit to throw you off. Yeah. Like, know what I mean? It's like, I mean, he'll lay down on the ground or whatever. It's like, it's pretty much do something unexpected to throw you off. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. And it's just, as a battle artist, you gotta take it. I mean, I mean, as far as Math, like, nah, I mean, it's like, yo, I think he was fucking wrong. I mean, he called up. I mean, he's a cool dude, whatever. But I mean, me personally, the work, fam.
Word.
You was at work.
Shout out to Stelly in the chat. Stelly said something, and what you said made me think about it, and I wonder if it's what you was thinking about. She said, why didn't he pull out on Daylight or against Suge? You know what I'm saying? Against anybody. Because everybody, I mean, Math is that guy to test now. You know what I'm saying? You know it would ruin the whole thing to hit you. So he's the guy to test now. I mean, obviously everybody testing him, from security guards to, you know, whoever. Everybody's trying to get Math to pop off. You know what I mean? So here it is where he goes, all right, you know what? I'm going to do it. But why not against Daylight? I mean, Daylight poured water on you. You know, why not against Shotgun Suge? You know, why now? Was good. Why?
Well, you got the goons, man. Like,
Math got goons too.
Well,
they was in Cali for that battle for Daylight, so I'm sure Daylight had more goons. But at the end of the day, you can you pick and choose your battles and still be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was pick and choose to me.
Man,
it was. I like Math Hoffa. He was easily becoming one of the better artists. He had bars like that this year. Everything, like, you was looking forward to him.
You ain't got hits like that. Serious Jones Math said, you can't get up like that. That's fucked up. I'm sorry.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, what's the verdict on that? Why not these other dudes, man? Why?
I don't think the situation called for it.
Against Daylight? Daylight spilled water on your Air
But
Forces.
it's Daylight, though.
Nah.
So that's picking and choosing, though. That's going, it's just Daylight.
Nah, dog.
Yeah, that's the difference between.
So what you think?
That's the difference between a nigga that you really don't fuck with yelling in your face versus me pouring water on your shoes. You gonna punch me in my shit?
So let me ask you. It sounds like you trying to. You think it was something personal? Like something.
It could have been. It could have been.
Be honest.
It could have been. I don't think it was nothing personal beyond it. I think them niggas would have been settled it. I know Serious Jones. I know he ain't no sucker nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Serious Jones no sucker. Same way I don't think Math no sucker. So I would assume that them niggas would have squashed whatever they had when it arose. You know what I'm saying? Well, when it happened. But I think it was just one of them like nigga, we around the same height, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I might got you by a half an inch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you flexing at me, I'm already feel some type of way. I think it was something more personal that happened that day, maybe. Well, maybe it probably was a look. Maybe it was like Math said, like, nigga, it was just one of them days. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you in the chat right now,
if you a beast, like, nigga, that shit like that happen, bro. Like, when you just always feel like a predator, nigga, it's just, nigga, whatever day it might be, I might just fuck around and just pop on you. Like,
I mean, still at the end of the day, it's still no excuse.
Yeah,
I ain't giving that nigga no excuse. That's a grown ass man. I'm saying, like, nigga, everybody on some extra dick riding shit. Though, like, you're oh my god, I can't believe you ruined the culture. He ain't ruined the fucking culture. He ruined SM3. He ruined that shit.
Now that brought me to a great question.
Yeah,
King of the Dot. Everybody's talking about King of the Dot now. Do you think this their time to capitalize? Do you think they have nothing to do with this? Like,
of course. Smack's gonna have to recoup in a big way.
It's gonna be hard to get venues in New York.
Exactly. He's gonna have to recoup in a big way.
I mean, I thought about that, but do you? I mean, like, you know,
I see them coming to Newark.
Not even that. They
coming to Newark now. They fuck with the UW now.
UW.
Yeah.
Well, Hitman Holla.
He already
almost spilled the beans.
Hold on, let me say something real quick. Bars, shout out to Bars in the chat. He has a question. He said, "What's the proper punishment?" I know, Math, sorry about how you give him another big battle and act like you're not promoting that.
How do you? What's his punishment? His punishment should be he got to go.
I don't know.
Got to go sit in the corner.
What's shorty name? The ugly bitch that was battling, son. He got to go fuck K Profit or something.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
You gotta get good bad head.
Yeah, you gotta get good bad head.
Yeah, like the Ninja Turtle.
Somebody
Nah,
says,
K Profit a dude. That's what I'm saying though. Like it's still a chick, but it's a dude.
Stelly said,
you gotta go fuck K Profit.
Stelly says send him to the PGs, man. That's messed up.
Nah, man, for here shine too hard.
So you said he can't go to, you said he shouldn't be banned.
He shouldn't be
He
banned.
can't go to the PGs. So what should happen then? Just put him back on like nothing ever happened?
I say book that Serious Jones Math boxing match.
You know what? I mean,
that's what I say. Do the boxing match shit.
Yo,
but now you
do it for
condone
free.
Shit comes to that.
No, wait, no, and do it for free.
Hell no. There's money there.
Nah. Let them do it for free. Like, know what I mean?
Like,
It's like he do it for free.
But why Serious Jones getting penalized? He didn't do nothing wrong.
Well,
Nah, let both of them niggas
Like,
get
nah,
paid.
man.
But both of them niggas fight. Fight 3 rounds.
When you get in a fight in school, the teacher punish both of y'all.
Yeah.
3 rounds, 3 minutes.
real
Both of them
talk.
get paid.
Like,
out
I mean,
a
because
smack.
he antagonized them, fam.
We got caller.
Hold on, we got caller, y'all. Oh,
The Final Bar, 15 MOFE. Who's this and where you from?
Yes, this is Josie. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
What's going on?
what's going on?
What up?
You just tweeted me.
Yeah. I know you've been hitting us up saying you want to call in. Right now, we talking about the Summer Madness situation last night when Math hit Serious Jones. So I mean, what's your take on that? Right now, we just talking about his punishment. You know what I mean? What should be Math punishment? How do you feel about it?
And they need to go on and ban him.
Ban him?
Yeah. Why ban him? Like that seems a little drastic. Why ban him?
It's like ban him from URL.
For what?
He messed up the brand. I mean, like he made a bad image. I'm like, seriously, guys. He hit the dude for no reason.
Well, do you remember URL back in the day? Like,
You always thought somebody was gonna get hit.
Somebody. It's like niggas.
No,
got
that's
hit.
the second time he's done that, though.
Well,
That's like the second time he's done that.
Yeah, no, I mean I understand, and you know what?
2.5.
And that's actually like part of the battle culture. It's like, again, not saying that we condoning it, but at the end of the day, it's something that can happen.
Get punched in the face,
You know. But I mean, like, do you really ban them for that? Because it's an aggressive sport.
You can ban him. You can ban him from URL. He still got UW and that other battle where he battled Daylight on.
Well, it's
RBN.
Yeah.
RBN is big. RBN is like mad corporate though, and that's why. I mean, when he called up, I don't know if you watched our full interview with him. When he called up, he said he didn't do it on RBN because it was white people involved. He got to get the money, and so. At the end of the day, that was his reason why he didn't pop off
That's a
on
lousy ass excuse.
I mean, I think
because it's a bunch of black people running URL. You want to do it on URL and make us look even worse.
I think I get it. I get it.
Got a point.
But I think at the end of the day, I mean, it's all about paperwork. Put it that way. You need something to protect you.
It's the principle of the whole thing.
No. But my point is that when there's paperwork involved, a lot of things get off.
They signed contracts. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Not according to
according to Daylight,
nobody signed.
They ain't signed a contract, son?
Daylight went on an interview with Heavy Bags. Shouts to Heavy Bags. Catch him every Thursday, 8 to 10, saying there's no contracts. He didn't sign a contract.
That's not the first thing I was going to say.
You know what? Y'all might need to go ahead and watch that Daylight interview.
Hold on. But my point is that, contracts, that's one. We talking about professional. I mean, when you're doing with a big business like that, you need contracts. That's one. Two, contracts is always professional.
Is it professional to let him come back and then continue on the fuckery?
I mean, no. This is professional. Let him come back because he draws attention, just like some rap artists.
Because he draws attention.
Yeah, people would like to see him come. I mean, it's not just banning him. I mean, like it's not just banning him. I mean, like at the end of the day, people do that, but it's what you do to
That's it, right?
It's what you do to
Well, Justice, we gotta hold up. We gotta call her. We gonna have to let you go. But thanks for calling up.
All right.
The Final Bar, 15 MOFE. Who's this and where you from?
Yo, it's the Warrior from Queensbridge, New York City, yo.
What's good?
All right, what up?
Yo, what's poppin'?
Nah, we cool.
Coolin', man.
We live right now talking about Math. What should be his punishment, man, for the event? For what happened?
Or should there be a punishment?
Or should yeah.
I mean, I fuck with Matt personally, like, you know what I mean? He a good dude, so I ain't gonna really go in, but I'm gonna keep it 100, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck. That shit was weak, man. That shit was uncalled for, man.
You know you sound like Math.
What happened?
I swear to God, you sound like Math.
Nah, my nigga. This the Warrior, man, from Queensbridge, man.
Yeah,
New York City, yo.
Indeed.
Nah, but what you saying?
Yo, URL should ban him, man. Straight up.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit. That.
What? What about this suggestion? Like, yo, they give him some gloves or whatever. Like, now I mean, like, do like he do a fight for free. Like, now I mean, because apparently that's what he like doing. Like, now I mean, apparently he want to bout with somebody. So
nah, yo, it's done. It ain't done. This shit. See, niggas get it twisted between battle and street shit. Like, nobody about to be fighting for no money on no street. Like, come on, man. If you punching it, this shit is battle rap. And niggas is getting paid for this shit.
Yeah.
How you gonna swing on a nigga like, you know what I mean? Come on, man.
Yeah, nah, this shit was corny. It was corny.
You right.
So,
I agree.
So even being from the streets, you feel like that whole niggas need to put all that gangster stuff to the side and just rap?
Yeah, man. The fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas is bugging with that, like, y'all getting paid for this shit, man. Mm-hmm. That's just like a nigga on the back. That's like a nigga Kobe fucking punches LeBron in the face because he dunked on him. Like, the fuck out of here, man.
Nah, you
like,
right.
on some real shit. Like, on some real
Nice
shit.
analogy.
Like, come on, man. It's a highlight. I don't really know. Like I said, I was reading the updates, and I heard they said, like, Sirius had the bitches twerking while he was, like, they was doing mad shit while he was rapping. Mm-hmm. So that probably fueled him up, you know what I mean, to do that bullshit. But it was unnecessary. Like, come on, man. Niggas is getting paid rats to fucking battle. Like, keep that. You want to pop up on the niggas, keep that shit on the block. Stay in the hood with that shit. You know what I mean, man?
So his punishment should definitely be banned.
Nah, that nigga should be banned, huh?
Should he
like,
be
on some real shit. That nigga. This is the second time he did that bullshit. And it's like, come on, man.
So should he be able to battle? Should he be able to battle anywhere else? Anywhere? Like, should other leagues take him?
I don't know. He cursed himself. He cursed himself, his brand, everything. He cursed because how can niggas, you know what I mean, give him the benefit of the doubt to give him a shot, you know what I mean?
So
all they gonna think in the back of their mind is that the 2 punches that he thrown during a battle, like, the fuck out of here, man.
So let me ask you a question. So if you was in charge and you had to make a decision for it, and you was in charge of all of the battle leagues, would you ban him from just URL or from everybody?
Nah, on some real shit done, Math gotta have a seat for a minute. Like, he went hard. Like,
so a suspension.
Year, like, how many battles this nigga had, son?
10
battles.
Like
fucking 3-4 battles in like fucking 5 months. You know what I mean? Building his shit up. Then he pulled this bullshit. Like, come on, that nigga gotta have a seat for a minute, huh?
So in the way
he need to be suspended.
So in the way you kind of was rooting for him.
Nah, I'm not rooting for him. That's my nigga. Like, I'm personally a cool dude, personally, but I ain't condoning that because niggas is battling. You know what I mean? Now, if it's some street shit and he has a little tension build up from then. But still, you don't do that on the platform that come on, it's URL, man. Yeah. This ain't no disrespect to Grind Time or anything else, but this ain't like Spitters League and fucking Proving Ground, niggas in the fucking, you know what I mean? No, done. Niggas ain't in the fucking, in the store battling. You on a big stage and you getting paid rap. What the fuck is wrong with you, yo?
Yeah, you right. You absolutely right.
But yo, Warrior, man, we definitely appreciate you calling up, man. Shout out your Twitter so people know how to hit you up.
Yeah, let me plug my nigga Chalice, QB Chalice, at Twitter. Got the mixtape about to drop hosted by Metal World Peace, DJ Absolute. Y'all niggas go check from hottest nigga in Queensbridge, heard?
Word up. Have him send music up to 15MOFE radio@gmail, and we'll see what's good with it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, yo.
Appreciate it.
All right, one second.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shouts to that, man. That's what's up, man.
So damn, niggas screaming for the band.
Yo,
God damn.
You know, honestly, think about it, yo, it's your business. Your business. This is you. Okay. Your business right now.
Nah, you right.
Nigga did you dirty twice, man. Got you looking crazy out here twice. First time, it wasn't that bad because battle rap isn't where it is. Now you you on BET. You know what I'm saying? You on Wildin' Out. You on, I think he was on something else. Something. I seen it the other day. I was bugging like, damn, he really making moves. So he trying to make, move the culture beyond the internet. You know what I mean? Trying to make the platform bigger for you so you can get paid. Well, you did all of that because I'm saying it's your business.
Correct.
And then he does this, and everybody's in an uproar. What do you do? Well, let's take this call, man.
The Final Bar, 15 MOFE. Who's this and where you from?
Yo, what's going on? This is Taylor Made. Catch me on Twitter, Taylor Made, TailorMade from New Jersey.
Yo, that's good, man.
What's good with you, man? What's good with you?
That you be chopping it up with us on Twitter, right?
Yeah. You guys shouted me out today. I appreciate that.
Nah, ain't nothing, man. We appreciate the support. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But what's good?
But yeah, man, I wanted to comment. I was there yesterday. I don't know if any of y'all were there yesterday, but I was there. I was the one getting all the battle rappers to sign my T-shirts. I ended up with like 45 signatures on my T-shirt. But anyway, I wanted to comment on that serious situation. Like, unfortunate as it may be, I think he really brings a lot to the culture. Like he said, he battled a lot this year. He always, in my opinion, really gives 90% of, all the time in his battles. So, just for the benefit of that, I think from now on when he battles, you got to put something in between him and the opponent, because right now it's just too much of a risk for him to be up on somebody rapping like that. So I think maybe...
Hold on a second.
15 minutes of fame. Let's go.